Hey guys, Armedfro here. Got another match versus Connor0775. Probably got the numbers wrong, but this is gonna be a little different. My friend got me a whole new application for editing software for my Mac. So I decided to mess with it a little bit and, excuse me, try something out. Something a little different. I'm gonna actually try something else. My other friend, Skype friend, actually made a format for me. So I might try that with this new editing software. But this is gonna try. I'm gonna try something else right there. It's kind of rip off of QuantaRes. Actually, it's a total rip off of QuantaRes. But you know what? I'm gonna try it once. If you guys like it, tell me. If you don't like it, you know what? Whatever. I'll just throw it away. But this is also choose that Pokemon. Someone actually chose Spheal. So this is an NU Hail match. Uh, this is just honestly, this is a really fun match. So, and here we go. So this is gonna be an NU match versus Connor0775. And so I'm gonna lead up with my Storma just to set up my Hail. In the beginning, and he's gonna send out this Mortar, I think his name. Well, it's a Fire Anteater guy. So right here, I'm just gonna go with the Protect, see if he has leftovers or if he's running a more attack-based item. I see the Hidden Power. Hidden Power. I'm thinking it's Ice, predicting my switch. But you know what? I don't want to stay in for the Fire move. And he seems to be either Spec, Life Orb, or Scarfed. He's going to go for the Heat Wave, and I'm going to be able to nom 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 on that with my Trace ability, and I'm going to be able to heal the HP. So I'm thinking here, well, he might have Life Orb. I'm assuming it's Life Orb because he goes for the Sucker Punch here, and it's just a really hefty chunk, but mine was like, oh, go for that to put Wish instead. I put Will-O-Wisp instead of Wish, which is completely stupid. But you know what? I'm gonna have to switch out of here, leave this Gardevoir for later, and go into my Nightmare, which is my Rapidash, and I do the extremely stupid. This is the stupid move of the match. The stupid move of the match. I actually predicted a switch and go for the Flame Charge, just to try to set up a little bit, get a speed boost. But he goes for the Sucker Punch, and sadly, he didn't switch, and that's Flash Fire, and so stupid, Steve. Why'd you do that? But right here, I'm gonna go for the Wild Charge. He's obviously gonna go for the Sucker Punch. I'm gonna live with a little bit of HP, and but sadly, um, the recoil or the hail is gonna take me out. Definitely the recoil. So that's gonna be a double down right here. Sadly, my Nightmare I made it completely useless by misplaying it. But I'm gonna go to my Stone Rat as he switches into his Fanboy, and I'm like, okay. I've seen these guys bulky. I've seen these guys spect. So he's gonna go for the Air Slash, and I'm like, okay. He's probably not defensive because if he's defensive, he'd probably gone for the T Wave. And I see the damage on the Air Slash. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a special defensive Snow Run. Why did they do so much? Oh, he's spect. That's why. And so I'm sitting here going, I'm just gonna let I'm gonna let Hail do its thing here, and I'm just gonna let my Snorunt die. And actually did I tried to kill it before, but you know what, the Blizzard, but he flinched me, which was really stupid. But you know what, right here I'm gonna send in the boss of the match, which is my Blubba. I'm gonna go for the Protect, and I know I'm a special defensive, so I know I could take at least two, at least probably three air slashes cleanly. So right here, I'm going to go for the substitute, predicting his switch, or predicting that he's going to go for the air slash. I know I can take it very easily. And so this Quagsire is just easy pickings now because I could just go for the Toxic. And I'm also healing health because of the Hail. So right here, I'm going to go for the Protect, just to heal a little bit more. I want to be almost at full HP when he breaks my sub, just so when I switch, if he does have a Stealth Rock, he does have Torterra. So he might have that guy might have Stealth Rocks. But other than that, all he has is this guy, and I want my Blubber to be at full HP just so I could stall more people out, but it freaking misses. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for the Toxic. I don't care anymore. He probably is going to either Earthquake or Toxic me, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for the Toxic. Does outspeed me, but he misses the Toxic, and I actually finally hit mine, which is praise the Lord. So right here, I'm actually going to switch out, and no, I'm going to actually go for the Protect here, just to get a little more toxic damage on this Quagsire. Hopefully, I can stall this guy out, because this Quagsire is a huge threat to my team. It is very bulky. It is just bulky beyond belief, and especially in MU, holy crap, it's bulky. But right here, he actually predicts my protect and goes for the recover, which is really interesting. I guess it's only not an attacking move. It might as well heal a little HP. So right here, I'm actually going to switch in my Amoonguss. If he goes for the Earthquake, I know I can take it. And if he goes for the Toxic, I am immune because I'm Poison type. And he's definitely going to be scared of my fearing my Grass move. Probably he probably thinks I have Giga Drain at this point, which I do. I have Spore, Stun Spore, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. So right here, I'm just gonna go for that. Go for the Spore, predicting his switch. He switches into his Torterra. I'm like, perfect. Oh, so perfect. Spore you to sleep. So I'm like, okay, now he's gonna switch into something else and go, and I'm gonna go for the Stun Spore, and it's gonna be freaking awesome, right? So right here, I'm just gonna go for that Stun Spore, hoping to God that he switches. But unlucky for me, he actually decided to stay in just to wear off the sleep turns. This guy actually gets really lucky with the sleep turns in this match. So right here, I might as well just go for the Sludge Bomb. I do have Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb, but Sludge Bomb has a little higher base power. I don't need to heal HP at this point because he wakes up, goes for the Stealth Rocks. I'm like, blubber. Now you take a fourth from Stealth Rocks, which really sucks because he is that Ice type and he's defensive, and Ice and defensive don't mix. Max, whatever. So, right here, I'm just gonna keep on. I'm actually gonna go with the Spore here. I know I can take at least more than one Earthquake, so I'm gonna go for the Spore, and right here, I'm thinking, you know what? I might as well get some health back from this guy. Giga Drain is stabbed. Mungus does have decent special attack, so what I'm gonna do here is go for the Giga Drain. And I really don't get this guy's nicknames. No Homo on the Torterra. I guess maybe hippie-ish? But whatever. The druggy makes sense. So that's all that matters. So right here, I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And all he can really do is just try to go for an Earthquake. Just try to do as much damage. He actually gets the second Wake Up 2 times in a row. He gets the second turn Wake Up, which really sucks for me because I'm going to have to take another Earthquake just to kill this freaking Torterra. But right here, I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain. I mean, I know I will be able to take him out, and I might as well just get a little HP back. I might as well just get, I think it's a half of the HP that you deal. It's going to be given to me, so I mean that's some HP to me, and it's going to bring me higher than the yellow. So, and I honestly don't know if regeneration is banned for this guy. I said, is regeneration good? He says yes. So you know what? It doesn't really matter too much. But he's going to switch into a Swallow. I'm going to send on my Gardevoir as Death Fodder because there's nothing really Gardevoir can do in this match except for just take hits, and most of his special attackers are gone, except for his Rotom, but I don't think he could take that much from what HPs he's at right now. So, but the problem with this Swallow is it is literally in the worst match it's ever been in because the Hail, the Toxic, and my Kangaskhan going for the Fake Out. It's gonna do a really hefty chunk, and after the Hail and the Toxic, it is not looking good for the Swallow. It won't get a move off. It did on the Gardevoir, but not on this Kangaskhan. So right here, I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. I was actually really surprised he didn't go for the Quick Attack, but Sucker Punch is easily going to take him out. So that's Kangaskhan, another kill for Kangaskhan. I love freaking Kangaskhan. So right here, I'm going to go for the Rock Slide just to see if I could get some damage on him before I die. But luckily for me, I do get the flinch, which is absolutely hilarious. And so right here, I'm just going to go for another Rock Slide, hoping that this will kill. And luckily it hits and it kills. So that's a dead Togetic. Oh, Kangaskhan, you're so pro. So right here, all he has left is his Quagsire and his Rotom flying form. He's going to go into his Quagsire. I really can't stay in here. I know my Kangaskhan can do one more hit on something, and I might as well do that to the Rotom. So he actually predicted my switch, goes for the Earthquake. Pretty nice move. I'm just going for the Toxic or something. Actually, I was wondering if it didn't go for, like, Waterfall or Scald. I was actually really surprised that this Quagsire is physical more than not special. So right here, I'm obviously going to go for the Grass move. If he does switch into his Rotom, I mean, that's the Giga Drain and the Hail pounding on him. So I mean, I'm actually pretty happy with that. So right here, I do go for the Giga Drain. It does kill the Quagsire. Without the regeneration, I might have died. I'm pretty sure I would have lived with a very minuscule HP. But all he has left is his fanboy. I might as well just stay in, just see if I could take a hit. I know I can't, but you know what? The hail is gonna pound on this guy 10% more every turn. And so all I can do is pretty much send my Kangaskhan, take the Stealth Rock damage, and go for the Fake Out. Life Orb and Hail will be able to take me out if the Flint. If I don't, he's gonna outspeed me and take me out with the Air Slash. So Kangaskhan is pretty much dead news at this point, but it doesn't matter because all I have left is my Spheal, the blubber of the match, and what I'm gonna do is go for the Protect, just to get a little Stealth Rock damage health back, and a little more damage to him due to Hail. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna go for the Toxic, just to clinch this match. If the Toxic does miss, I am in trouble, but luckily it does hit for me, and after Hail and Toxic from this turn, I'm going to go for the Protect and easily kill this guy. So that's going to be a very, very, very good game, Connor. It's going to be a very slim 1-0, but Blubber won it for me. So a couple things after the match. One, choose the next Pokemon to use in the next match. I would choose any Pokemon, thumb it up. I will choose the most highest rated Pokemon, and I will use it in my next match. And two, I am going to do Gotta Pull 'em All. I know Zebs probably won't do it with me, but you know what? I freaking love Gotta Pull 'em All. You know, I might even have Zebs in the Skype call sometime. So, Gotta Pull 'em All, if you didn't know, is just trying to get all Pokemon cards. I still have my binder over there, so I will get the old list of Pokemon I do have and open some of the new packs and actually see if I could get some new Pokemon. And of course, rip up the doubles. So that's going to actually be it for this one. Tell me what you guys think of the narration style. I will try a format next time, see if you guys like that. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay classy.